Have I unmuted? I have. I also forgot to change my thumbnail. Whoop-a-ba-ba-ba. One moment, let me get chat where I can see it. Don't know if that everybody's here yet, but if so, how y'all doing? Check it out, it's radiative. Oh well, your sleep is more important than my stream, for sure. Now let me fix the thumbnail, and then I will actually go live. Change. Trash night. Save, there we go. Stream's definitely not more important. That being said, I'm really low energy. Give me a second. Alright, so here I am in my new save because I said I was starting over. Hello, Aaron. Well, depending on what level of education you're in, that is probably true. So anyway, check it out. I made a couple different worlds before deciding I was happy with one. I'm happy with this one. A, because of the dark oak forests. Dark oak being my favorite vanilla tree. And also, like, look at all these random ores. Whoops, lag spike. That are just along the surface. That being said, I did upgrade my backpack last stream, and I've not given myself an upgraded backpack this time. But it's fine, because I did give myself a hat. Gives me 30 max mana and +1 mana regen. I also give myself a couple of trees and berries. Just stuff that I had in the last stream, that I did not feel like getting this time. Hell yeah, one can never have enough random surface trees. Or surface ores and stuff. Spell style. Touch. Burst. Let's go with no sound. Particle. I don't know, we'll just do ash. You know what, for now, let's do soul, but no color. Whoops. So we'll do touch and break. Now I've got a long distance break spell and a close range break spell. Quality stuff. As much as I don't like using souls in necromancy, I do like the little Minecraft souls. Like, look how happy they are to be free. I think they're smiling anyway, it's really hard to tell. That being said, this stream is going to be a lot of the same shit as the last stream. Just mining and crafting. You know, the Minecraft stuff. I really want to explore this lush cave, too. Because, like, look at all that iron. I don't know how I'm going to safely get down there. There's water, but my odds of successfully landing in there are pretty low. Keep inventory true. There we go. I like to play with keep inventory on, but I never remember to actually set that up while creating the world. Probably because I'm stupid. Alright. Let's go. Oh, is this clay? It is. Oh, this is where you get glowberries. Yoink. Give me this. Glowberries are going to be useful in a lot of my cooking recipes. Alright. What I need to do is collect the iron. Oh, whoops. I think I broke the leaf. Oh well, not important. Alright, so I've never played around with that. What are these things called? Lush caves? Is there anything important that I can only get here? What is this? Moss block? Are moss blocks useful for anything? And can I pick them up? Yes, yes I can. On reflection, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this cave. Outside of just dying, which I'd rather not do. Yeah, I'm just really dumb, and I don't want to lose my stuff somewhere I can't go back and get it. Because my ADHD ass decided to die for no reason. I'll try not to purposely, you know, off myself. As a cheap way home. But I'll do it sometimes. I'm weak of will. Alright, what's down here? Other than more mobs. I got really excited. I'm like, oh sweet, is it diamonds? No, it's glow lichen. Lichen. Well, I can't break it with my spell. So I guess it gets to stay where it is. Of course I don't have any wood. Oh. Well, this isn't working how I want it to. Now I'm just planting the glowberries instead of using them as a really strange light source, which is what I was trying to do. Huh. Oh, it's harm. That's why I can't actually do anything with it. I changed it for combat. You can find deep slate. Dang it. Stop it. I'm running out of those. Or you can find diamond in deep slate. So if I can get at least 3 diamonds, I'll be more likely to want to collect wood. Although then I need other stuff as well. There really is no winning. Unfortunately, no, you cannot have my voice. Like most people, I'm not overly fond of the sound of my own voice. But that's just because we sound better to ourselves in our heads. And then you hear yourself in a recording for the first time and it's like, oh gosh, is that what everyone else hears? I'm annoying as shit. Look at all that iron. I don't know if lush caves are just really good for resources. It's probably just because caves are good for resources. A lot of open space. Ow, my ankles. Oh, that's a lot of gravel. I wish I could see. If I can't see, I know y'all can't. Hello, Aquila. How have you been? Oh, a glow squid. And it's dying. Oh, well, I need its ink. Or I want its ink. How about you? Do you want to drop your ink? Whoops. I need to stop planting those. How are you doing, Aquila? Ooh, that's actually exactly what I was looking for. I don't know if that zombie is somewhere it can get to me, but I would rather not die. At least until I can collect this diamond. Or these diamonds. That being said, I do still need gold, and a lot of it, before I can start properly with my spells. Alright, one of the diamonds fell elsewhere. Here we go. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. Oh, hey. Unfortunately, I've not escaped the back rooms yet. I could really use this gold. I've got a bunch of mods, primarily farming and cooking mods. I've got Farmer's Delight, and almost every add-on for it. I have Brewing and Chewing, because being able to make pizza and vodka is really important to me. Really. A single one. I need more diamonds than that. I guess I could dig around. Oh, and then because this is who I am as a person... Oh, I'm actually not a he. Let me pull it up. Do. Your streamer's pronouns are they, them, theirs. I'm Team Bite. Never heard of it. Oh shit. My ankles. Alright, this is not where I want to be hanging out. Ah, sweet iron. What else do I have? Mods. I've got sophisticated storage for storage purposes. Just enough items, because there's a ton of crafting recipes. Sleeping bags. A world map, including a mini-map for, like, waypoints. I'm not going to use the mini-map because it sucks. I don't know what this is. A library for Ars Nouveau, block prints, and more. Presumably I only have that because of Ars Nouveau. Then I've got Carry On. Moonlight Library, which I need for Haunted Harvest. What else do I have? Bunch of quality of life stuff, including mouse tweaks. Everything but a torch, really. Alright, and have fun at school. I'm probably not going to get out of here alive, so at this point I really just want to see if there's anything next to the lava. Not enough mana. Must resist the urge to jump into the lava just to get home quickly. Alright, where are my mana berries? Ba-ba-da-bo. Might as well eat these for the satiety and mana regen. Oh, I know exactly what's going on. I'm being screwed over by having my spellbook in my offhand. Oh yeah, not enough mana. Mana management is going to be the death of me. I choose death. I like how I'm going to avoid jumping into the lava just to get back to the surface quickly. Of course, we all knew I was going to do that sooner than later. Alright. As soon as I can start getting spells, we'll be able to cut this tree down more efficiently. I mean, I've been using spells this entire time. I mean, like, better spells. Come at me, Scrablord, I'm ripped. Uh-oh. Zombie's got a backpack. Which means he might have some good loot. Wow, that guy's got a lot of health. Yeah. Oh, no mana. Give me a second, let me just eat some berries. The perks of being small, I can just hide under a wooden block gap. Alright. Of course he didn't want to drop his backpack for me. Why would he do that? I should probably sleep through the night. And preferably the storm. No, it's still raining. But whatever. Spider, come back. I need string. I have nothing against you personally, but you're more useful to me dead. Gotta go. Oh, thanks. 1 string. I need 2 to make a fishing rod, so of course. Don't get what I want. Anyway, let's continue cutting down the tree I started. This is not the most efficient way to do this. As soon as I can start crafting glyphs, I can make one that just fells pretty much the whole tree in one go. And the question is, where around here am I going to actually set up a house? I'll probably flatten out this space a little bit down here. That's a neat little, whatever you would call that. Last death. Delete. There we go. But yeah, I can make a little, dock here. I didn't add any mods that add more boats, but the temptation was real. Where's the tree I was cutting down? I would sell one of my kidneys for an attention span. No more mana. Alright, let's set up a temporary ugly base. Just so that I'm not living out on the streets. Perfect. Come on. Alright, good spot for a door. Probably here and here. Double doors. Boom. Of course you craft 3 doors at once, for some reason. I'll just put this door in the middle of my house. People think that it's mysterious and magical. But really, it's just that 3rd door I don't want. Not enough mana. I do think it interesting that it says not enough mana when it calls the mana source. Probably because not enough mana is a meme. Alright. Not enough mana. I need to grow some of these berries. Somewhere that I won't injure myself on them. Oh, a pig. This is the way Minecraft was intended to be played, by the way. Who needs tools when you've got a spell book? Honestly, create mod would probably be faster. And there is a compatibility mod between Ars Nouveau and create. Despite the fact that Avoli are very technologically focused, and my model is that of an Avoli, this Avoli, in particular, is magic-based. Of course, one of my 2 Avoli characters, by which I mean one of my sister's Avoli characters that I started using because she wasn't, is a technomancer. So that's like technology meets magic. Not to be confused with meat magic, which is something else entirely. We're not allowed to talk about meat magic anymore. Not since the incident. Come on. My reach sucks. There is a spell that lets me place blocks. They're temporary, though. Alright, let's go make some sticks. And stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Boom. I keep trying to do stuff like... Whoops. Let's not do that. I keep trying to double jump and then slow my fall by pressing shift, which are not powers that I've got in this mod pack yet. Ooh, cobbled deep slate. One of my 2 favorite stones. Depending on the version of Minecraft, endstone bricks actually do look pretty good. So I'll use a lot of those, depending on what I'm building. Let's go. Darn it, I need to shave. Come on. In fact, there's a ring that lets me magically double jump. I'll have to look into how to get that. And if it is too hard, I'll just magically end up with it on account of being in a volley. A volley can double jump. Alright, thing of beauty. It's not the most cramped house you've ever been in. Whoops. Alright. Let's go ahead and make... I've got, like, no actual cobblestone. So let's go rectify that, and then make some furnaces. Plural of furnace is furni. And don't look that up. Why would I lie to you? It's actually more than I wanted. Wanted exactly enough cobblestone to make 2 furnaces. Give me this. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Now then, how do I actually get started in this mod? Getting started. Spells, glyphs, mana. Learning glyphs. Probably start with that. Scribe's table. To craft new glyphs, use the spell book on the table to open the codex. Each glyph requires a set of items and experience points to unlock. Select a glyph by clicking on it in the menu and hit select. Throw the items over the table as rendered above, and the table will scribe a new glyph. The table will also pull items from nearby inventories. Using the Dominion wand on the table will disable auto pull. Let me also increase the spell. Or inscribe a spell onto spell parchment. Or enchanter's items. To do this, place a blank parchment on the table. Then, with your spellbook in hand, change your spellbook to your desired spell, as if you're going to cast it. Then use the book on the table while sneaking. Yeah, we don't have any Mage Bloom yet, but we will. One of these days. Alright. How do you make a scribe table? Dang it! I need these trees. Alright, fine, let's go plant some. I'll even collect some dirt. Nobody can ever say that I'm not stupid. Alright. There's probably some of the trees I'm looking for nearby. I don't know how, but it actually looks like there are none of the trees that I need nearby. I've already got some, but I only have that because I cheated. Alright. Nope, stop it. My backpack. Here we go. Thing of beauty. Probably going to take these a while to grow, but that's fine, because I'm going to have to hide indoors. Sooner than later here. Shit. Smack that there, nobody will ever know. One more. Oh, and then it's bedtime for this bird. In game. Well, in real life. I don't need to be going to bed for like another 3 hours. 2 hours. I don't know what time it is. Actually, if I kill that spider... I might get another string. And I need another string for catching fish. Of course, that spider is now surrounded by creepers. Got it. Well, there's a spider that's not surrounded by creepers. Might be our best bet. I'm gonna get this one. It's no sweat out my crack. Alright. String good. Now let's get home in a way that won't have me blown up by creepers. Also, technically, I don't need to sleep in my house. I've got the sleeping bag mod. But it'll be safer to sleep in my house. Which, on reflection, my house is surrounded by mobs. So I don't know if it'll let me sleep. I cannot rest now. There are monsters nearby. That's fine. We'll kill them in a way that's totally not cowardly. Let's go ahead and close this. And suddenly I can sleep. Strange. Now everything outside is just going to loudly die real quick. Blake parchment. Gonna eat some of this. Oh, creeper. Run for it. Could you not hang out near my house? Gunpowder. I don't know what kind of things I'm going to need gunpowder for, but I will surely need them. Get out of here, malware bites. You might as well be adware. Alright. Kinda need these trees to grow. Let's kill some skeletons. Many bones? Bones for moi? I need 2 more diamonds than I've actually got. The odds of me finding diamonds down there are pretty slim, but I might go back down there. Even if I die, I'll just come back up to the surface with my inventory. That's why I keep inventory on. Because I'm going to die a lot. Sorry, spider. Ah. Right, so mobs can tell when I am attacking them. Which means that The crabs don't care. Crab will just kind of sit there and let you kill them. I also found out the crab claws are little shears. Like they're free shears. Ow. Matamana. Bones. Oh, dang it. Another skeleton? I thought it was just the one. Let me pull up my blueberries. I need to plant these as well. Alright, if I was more diamonds, where would I be hiding? Probably in the deep slate. Oh shit. That is not how I was intending to die. I figured I was going to die eventually. In fact, that's how I planned to come back to the surface. My last death. I'm sorry, it says latest death. And last would imply that it's going to be the last one. Which is not going to happen. I'm going to die repeatedly. Was that lapis? I think I saw lapis over there. Which is something I need for my advancement as a mage. Alright, these skeletons don't seem to be dropping bones. They are dropping arrows, which I don't want. Funny stuff. There's gotta be a way to hold the torch in your offhand without placing it just because you're trying to cast a spell. Does the game not know that's what I'm doing? How could it? How could it know that's what I'm doing? Deeply amusing, though. I can't think of a light source that you don't place, considering, at least in this game, you're not supposed to be able to see just by holding a torch. If I remember correctly, somebody said that it's, for some reason, Ars Nouveau that adds this feature. Don't get me wrong, it's a good feature. I should. That spider could totally get me down here, so it's a good thing it's stupid. A bone. Spider, what are you doing? Dog, if you just climb down here, you could get me. Like that. Not if I win, though. Hello, Bob the War Crimes. Oop, skeleton. No one ever take me alive. Yoink. Oh, another glow squid died. I don't think I've seen a living glow squid. Actually, that's not true. I've seen 2 living glow squids, both of which were in the process of dying. I'm doing alright. Low energy, though. So I'm just playing some normal Minecraft. Oh, is that more diamonds? Oh, is that an amethyst geode? Holy shit. That's... okay, good. That's 6 diamonds. That's all I really need. I kind of want to be careful in here. Where is this? What the hell is this? What is that? Is that another amethyst? That's another amethyst. Alright, so these aren't as rare as I thought they were. Holy shit, there's another amethyst. And another one. What is that? Yeah, I'll go to it, but what is it? Unless you don't want to spoil the surprise. Wrong button. That way. Kinda don't want to tear a hole in the amethyst. And trial chamber. And joke's on you. I don't know what that is. I do wish I could cast my spell without breaking the block. Or placing my torch. That's gotta be an option, to where I don't use the item in my offhand. Although I wouldn't want that all the time. So I guess we're just going to live with my weird torch. Or a very good weapon. I don't need weapons. I've got magic, as I dig my way towards a pool of lava. Ooh, more diamonds. One more diamond. Singular. Not enough mana. Alright. What is this block? Doesn't matter, I'm in. Ow, my ankles. No, unfortunately I can't fly. Minecraft Trials Edition. Set foot in a trial chamber. Alright. A vault. I don't want to break it. What is that? You know what I do want? Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. Can I take these? Copper bulb? Yes. Mine now, suckers. Oh, this place is just made of copper. I don't know if it's in the spirit of things to be ripping this place apart, but I'm doing so. Ow. Sucks to be you. I wonder if I can pick up mob spawners with the carry-on mod. Whoa there. Ow, rude. I should probably eat some more blueberries and heal. I've got keep inventory on, but I would also like to keep exploring. What's that thing? Huh. It's casting my magic back at me. That's not ideal, but that is cool. Loot not generated yet. You know what? I want a free bucket. Yoink. Oh. Good. Potion of slowness. Well, cheating isn't why I'm small. I'm small because that's simply how Avali are. It just happens to be really good for cheating. Whoa. I wonder if I can use a touch spell. Oh no, that's how that spell was. Let's do a touch harm. Where are you at, buddy? Yeah, so touch harm works. Alright, it's probably gonna kill me. Ow, my cankles. They drop wind charges. I don't know what wind charges are. Where do I get the keys for these vaults? That's an empty-ass chest. Why can't I climb a ladder? Oh, there's not enough ladder there to climb. Most of that looks like shit. Oh, there's an enchanted crossbow in there. Hell yeah, eggs. I don't particularly care for snowballs. Nice. There is a ring in this mod pack that allows you to double jump at the cost of mana. Probably going to try to make it quickly. Snowballs. Darn it, I can't jump high enough to get up there. Ooh, flame charges. I don't know what I can use those for, but they're neat. It is interesting that I can't use ranged magic on them. What's this anti-mage bullshit? I generally can't get up because there are not enough ladders. Oh, hey. Here we go, back to where I was. Don't mind me, spiders. Must wait a diamond. It's just 3 arrows. 3 arrows. 2 emeralds. Not useless. What's down here? Ooh, a mostly broken shield. Wow. Poison arrows. That seems to just be like a way out of here. Well, if touch magic works on the wisps, you would think that projectile magic would also work. You're just hitting it with magic. Whip. That's just 5 arrows. Barrel. That's a strange thing to be in a barrel. You know what I'm taking it. It's just a bunch of scaffolding. Ooh, honeycomb. And Eyes of Ender. Run for it. All right. Fuck. This would be funnier if I would stop placing my fucking torches. No. Let's go to 2. Put you back to break. There's a bed in here. What? Multiple beds in here. Ooh, more diamonds. I don't have a bed for my house yet, so I couldn't take one of these. Oh, shit. I reset my spawn point. There we go. Just to be sure I'll break all of them. Bamboo planks. There's gotta be keys or something. How do I open the vaults? This apple's not very good. I suppose it's decent. A little more eggs. Tungsten ball sack. How do I open you? Not like that. Well, I broke it. Which is not what I was trying to do. Splash potions of slowness. Another bucket of water. Stop placing torches. Of course, they stopped placing torches. I'd have to stop holding them in my offhand. Splash potions of weakness. Not a bad find. Yes, I've got an adorable hat. Boom. I feel like I shouldn't be able to so easily just break the spawners. It feels a bit unsporting. Block of emerald, holy shit. What is that, tough? I don't think I'm going to ever need tough for anything. Oh, white glass. Stained glass. Is this supposed to be in the middle of the trial chamber? Interestingly... Oh, that's a neat rock. Chiseled tough. I guess that is what tough is good for. Usually I prefer not to wear hats. Of course, I prefer sorcerers to wizards, and sorcerers don't usually wear hats. They can, though. Nobody's going to stop a sorcerer from doing so. Alright. I wish I could pick up the budding amethyst so that I could just grow more at my base. Unfortunately, amethyst is not on the list of things I can pick up and carry with me. And they should make a way to move budding amethyst. I can't be the only person who wants that. Shit, I broke the budding one. I want a really nice, like, mage coat. Something like a rifleman's frock or something, but, like, with elaborate silver patterns or something. Just like a sleek, elegant coat for the modern mage. Got it before it could spawn anything. Iron. Emerald. Iron is probably more helpful to me than emeralds, so I don't know why I would leave that behind. That being said, I'm taking the emeralds. What are the decorative pots good for? And why is this one special? Uh-oh. Haha, suckers, I broke your spawner. Maybe I shouldn't be breaking their spawners. Maybe that's why I can't figure out how to get keys. And perhaps if I was killing them instead of breaking their spawners. I was just trying to open the door. If I scrape the wax off of this copper block... Ow. I can, use it for copper, right? My trees have grown. Or two of them, anyway. Let's go and get a couple of these, so that I can at least make that scribe's table. Right, we all die eventually. It's just unfortunate that I died so young. I was a small bird with so much to live for. Alright. Oh, I need to make slabs. Return the slab. Now I can craft it. Boom. Inventory management is my passion. Smack that there. Alright, so what I want is fell. Oh, dang it. That requires an earth essence. How did I forget I need an earth essence? I can probably make amplify, though. Yeah, amplify just requires a diamond pickaxe. How do I have no sticks? Magic is the reason why I have no sticks. Not surprised. I should at least make a chest. I don't need to make a chest. Fuck. Whoop. Stop it. There aren't even that many buttons to keep track of. And yet I am pushing every button but the one I'm trying to push. Yoink. And put that there. It's going to automatically craft the thing. Boom. Can I have that? Thank you. I unlocked Amplify, which is pretty much useless to me currently. But it's what it is. What is it called? It's called like a imbue. Imbuement chamber. Just 2 gold and a bunch of warped blocks. More warped blocks than that. There we go. I'm being stupid. Give me this. Alright. So these will allow me to start making more magical things. If I come into here, take this block of amethyst, throw it in there. That's going to take a while. So let's take that back out on reflection. Let's go and throw that in there. Yeah, much faster. This is going to craft a mana gem, or whatever it's called, source gem. My goodness, is it doing it quickly? I'm not being sarcastic at all. You know, Minecraft has pretty good music. You know what I've not heard once? Oh, I've got the music down to 60, but I should still hear it every now and then. Come on. And while that's doing its thing... 2,000 source. Just iron nugget. Alright, how do I make pedestals? Right, so I have to make this one first. Oh damn, I'm going to have to make a couple of these. We need more music more often. Perspective thus gained. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in there and let it just do its thing. But yeah, with this, I can now craft a whole bunch of useful stuff and a decent amount of useless stuff. I just have to fight the urge to make the useless stuff first. Interesting. I thought for sure that there was an archwood chest. Oh, a loom. Potion diffuser. Alright. Let's put all this copper and stuff I looted from the trial chamber away. How do I make a lantern? Oh, just a torch surrounded by iron nugs. It's not hard to do. Fruit the loop. Boom. Alright. Lantern made. Mage light. Let's go and make our second glyph. Yoink. Alright. Now. Got a couple different types of sconces. Polished sourstone sconce. Archwood sconce, which is the one I was looking at. How do I make this? Well, it's pretty affordable. It does require at least 2 of these things. That's taking its sweet time. As soon as I'm actually generating natural source, I can do it faster. Unfortunately, I can't start generating natural source until I start farming, as weird as that sounds. And so my goals do actually loop in to what I'm doing anyway. Archwood sconce. Put it down here, because my house is a single layer. Touch, mage light. Tick, particle. Gonna do soul. Color. Of course, I don't have my colors saved where I could use them. This is the kind of stuff that it would be much better to play with while I'm not streaming. But obviously, I only just got here. Here we go. And copy. I wish you could save a couple of colors. Particle speed. Alright, there we go. Oh, dang it. You know what I didn't do is I didn't save the spell. Touch, mage light. Boom. So now this thing is lighting my house. Unfortunately, I'm not set up to where I can, build higher walls. But there is actually a mod that will cause it to light the area in the color of the actual mage light instead of just a white light. But I think it'd be cool to have a bunch of these sconces around. Hell yeah, source stone block. Will I only get 4 from that? To be fair, that is all I need. While it's doing its thing, let's go ahead and throw another one in there. Well, I'll even go to bed. Honk. Me. To be fair, I did say that this is a low energy stream. So anybody who comes in here expecting high energy is an idiot. It's not entirely fair. This is going to require source stone anyway. That's fine, I just don't have any source stone. Hopefully the stone doesn't need to be smooth. Not enough mana. I expect photos of Spider-Man to be on my desk. Dang it. Probably does have to be smooth stone. That's fine. Can I burn fire charges? No. Actually running out of coal. What am I doing? Oh, well, as soon as I get this nature shit made, I can chop down more trees way faster. Faster. Also to need to venture out into the great unknown and find more crop seeds. Which is to say, any number of crop seeds. I can get some seeds from breaking grass. I wish you could get seeds for breaking glass. Ow. Get killed, idiot. Are you done? No. It is actually mostly done. I'm just being impatient. You have over 10k channel points. I should really find something that those can be exchanged for. Let's see how this looks as like a wall trim. What am I doing? Breaking walls like a peasant. I mean, I wouldn't say it looks good next to the dark oak, but when you take into consideration that when I build floors, I build them onto panels or slabs. So in a normal house of mine, you would get like just that trim. That doesn't look terrible. We'll have to see when I've actually got blocks that look good together. But that's a later problem. Speaking of blocks that look good, check out source stone. Now, you can make a sawmill to make better looking source stone, but it's a very nice shade of purple. Unfortunately, I can't play with this since I do need it for my fangs. What I forgot? Dang it. Expensive. I'm going to need to make more source stone. I'm missing gold nuggets. Well, that's an easy fix. I actually prefer these. And posture check. Alright, fine, let me set up more. off stream to the search tab onto somebody else's... What? I mean, Twitch sending you to somebody else's VOD is like rude enough. Or somebody else's channel is rude enough, but sending you to somebody else's VOD? That's kind of silly. Oh shit, it is actually done. You know what that means? While we wait, let's throw in another one. Add source nearby to increase craft speed. Listen, I would love to. Got deported? My condolences. Nope, not that one. Burp. 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 Do. There you go. No more ads. Because ads suck. Alright, more source stone. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Make stone, I mean. Alright, slap you here. And gold nugs. Alright. I should, well actually, let's let that finish what it's doing, be able to make the nature thing now. Nope, not what I'm looking for. What is it called? Element? No. Essence, that's what they're called. Earth essence. Yeah, no, I can do that. Actually, I don't think I've got seeds currently. So let's go ahead and fix that. I think I got distracted by a skeleton when I went to go get seeds earlier. Crab. It's time for crab. I'm not having a lot of luck getting seeds. Do you remember when you used to have to till the soil to get seeds? So I ended up just breaking entire hoes trying to get enough seeds to start a big farm. Heck, let me out. Hell yeah. That being said, I don't want to turn my only seed into nature essence, or earth essence. So let's get one more. Although who knows if I can get one more. And this one seed I did get is super rare. And then I immediately get 2 in a row. Alright, seeds are weirdly rare. Wow. Seeds are weirdly rare, I guess. If I want to keep myself fed, as well as generate essence. And so I thought I need for now, since one of these is going to be being turned into a essence. Going to have to go get dirt as well. Nobody's ever accused me of being prepared. Alright, now just smack this thing in there. That's gonna take a while. Agri. How do I make this? Fuck, I'm going to need a wheat. But otherwise, that's not that expensive. Alright, let's collect some dirt for the purposes of farming. How do I make... Not compost, what's it called? Rich soil. I need to make organic compost first. Which is pretty expensive. Kind of. I mean, if I stop being lazy and figure out how to make straw, or get straw, one of those two things, it's probably not even that bad. Alright. So over here will be my farm. Put the water there. Oh, water is still in my inventory. Boom, ba boom. Don't worry about this ugly-ass house. 'Tis what I call temporary. Whoops. Alright. Now I just need to make a hoe. More storage would be nice. Put my book away before I go breaking anything. I should make a diamond hoe. I won't. I want to. Technically, I only need 3 of those for my pick. Or no, I need to make the axe. I already made the pick. That could have been a pretty expensive mistake. Alright. Gonna get some sleep in. You know what I did not do is I did not plant my wheat. A seedy place. I'm going to go ahead and bone meal this. Surely I've got more bone meal. Or no, I've got more bones. Alright. How do I make a source jar? Source jar. How to make the creative source jar? Alright, that's actually pretty cheap. Oh, damn, this didn't even actually consume any of the stuff that I used to make it. Alright. Now I'm trying to make fell. Put that there. I need more wood. More inventory space would be sweet. Axe made. Oh, my neck. Yoink. Sweet. I can now come into here and fell trees. So do you see that tree? Holy shit, that uses like all of my mana. Do you see it now? Would be more impressive if I didn't have to take a berry break to regenerate my mana. But as I unlock glyphs, I will be able to cast better spells more often. And then it'll be over for everyone. I'll be the most powerful sorcerer in this server world. It's single player. Which by default already makes me the most powerful sorcerer. What other kind of tier 1 glyphs there are? Randomize. Oh, crafting is a tier 1 glyph. Oh, that's fell. Oh, do. Roll that. Put in break. Yoink. Boom. No, I'm no longer limited by having a crafting table. I just come into here. Crafting. Now I cast this spell, pulls up a crafting menu. How cool is that? Don't know how practical it is, but it's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and build the infuser thingy. I just got rid of my crafting table. I'm like, oh, I don't need it anymore, suckers. And then I proceeded to forget that I did that. Here we go. Put that there. Smack that on top of it. If I can. Break this again. Perfect. You know what I don't actually have is glass. Nor do I have the sand required to make glass. Where's my water? Here's my water. Let's run off this way a bit. See if we can't find sand. Oh, water. There's of course also the crushing. Turn stone into gravel, gravel into sand. It's a tier 2 glyph, which means it's not something I'll be able to do anytime soon, unfortunately. My minuscule amount of sand over here. Let's go grab it. Because my arts and crafts projects are more important than the environment. Oh, let's not drown in the pursuit of sand. Alright. That's a decent amount of sand. Let's go. What I could really use is some charcoal. But I'll start producing some stuff shortly. This should always stay in my hands. It's a fantastic amount of charcoal. Or, I mean, coal. And I'm out of mana. Not enough mana. Alright, let's swim out of here. 24 should be enough coal to do what I'm doing, at least currently. 1 second. Alright, back to what I was doing. Which is suffering. Could really use more armor. Currently all I've got is the wizard hat. Well, and now I'm drowning. Because I'm dumb. Don't get stupid like this on television. I mean, you might. Not exactly that much of a TV watcher. Not enough mana. Right. Let's go and go back up to my house. Throw in 2 charcoal. I mean coal. They are different. And of course I can now make large amounts of charcoal. Yeah, can we stop? I guess while I'm growing things, I can find out how to make a mage weave plant. Probably not called mage weave. Mage bloom. There we go. Mage bloom seed. That's not expensive. Well, I can make it. No, I can't. I need one more, pedestal. Just because it's significantly faster. Let's go just put you in there. We'll get just the one. Why is Minecraft not playing any of its music? I don't have any mods that should reduce the amount of time music is played. It's weirdly quiet. We're stuck just listening to the sounds of my really annoying voice. Bucket. Alright. Oh yeah. Whoops. Okay, let's go. A couple of these. Boom, boom. Is that not how I make it? It's probably not how I make it. What is it called again? Source jar. Source jar. Oh, it's slabs. Boom. What can I temporarily drop? Let's go to these eggs. And I'm not getting rid of them. I'm just temporarily dropping them. Right, now that should, as long as they're lined up. Yep. We're generating source. Slowly. Slowly getting faster. Once I've started something, it's where I ought to stop. Gonna shorten this as well. Can I re-lengthen them? Yes, I can at any time. Just make it longer again. The knee lengthening surgery was a success. Slap that in there. Did I mean to use the enchanting apparatus? It's right. I did mean to use the enchanting apparatus. Which is fine. I'll just steal and recycle my parts. Although the enchanting apparatus does require a core as well. And core. That's not too expensive. Why is everything so expensive? Like, that's not too bad. Why does everything cost things? Throw that in there. Yes, my first livestock. Hello, little baby chicken. I'm leaving that on the wall. Oh, Haunted Harvest adds that. That's neat. What? Yeah, welcome to my house. It's not much. It's not much, but it's honest work. Smack that down. Till it. Might as well get more of my stuff growing while I wait for my thing to work. Yeah. There is actually a source generator that uses, like, the life energy of animals that are growing up. I don't think it actually harms them either. It could have the potential to be really fucked up, but it's not. Not like whatever's going on with the Digmies. Or whatever they're called. Somehow they tend to, like, sheep and get mutton without actually harming the sheep. I don't know how that works, but it's questionable. Alright, more gold. Dang it, I just realized I need to make more source stone as well. Is there a better way to make source stone? Looks like it'll use tough. Do I have any tough? No. Got blocks of it. That's not what I want, though. Smooth basalt? Smooth basalt would probably work. Well, since apparently I constantly need smooth stone for my shite, should probably just start crafting more of it. I can't believe the purpose of this mod pack is farming and stuff, and I have yet to grow shit other than a small amount of wheat. I've got a chicken now. It's not particularly relevant to anything else I've got going on. I bleep slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I've started bleeping, that's where it ought to stop. Did y'all actually go watch The Count Censored like I recommended everyone do? It's hilarious. I think the first, like, 3 times I watched it, I was laughing so hard I almost threw up. It's pretty immature humor. But life is way too short to be taking yourself seriously 100% of the time. That pig gets it. I'm pretty sure there are other seeds I can get from grass other than just wheat. Maybe not. Could be that's another mod I ended up not downloading. I know through fishing I can get more, of a chance to fish up, like, potatoes and carrots and shit. I'm going to need to eventually start, or be growing every crop in the game. So there's no harm in starting now. Real quick, see if there's any changes to fishing rods. Default fishing rod, no. Iron fishing rod. It's probably what I'm going to want to make. Oh yeah, I am my own crafting table. Ooh. Iron fillet knife. I mean fillet knife. Oops. Can't be pronouncing things correctly around here. There is, like, a little inventory to this that I don't know how to access. Unless that's an older version of aquaculture, which I doubt. Like, there's a way to equip bait and other hooks and stuff. I guess I can look through the hotkeys and see if there's a button I need to press for it. No, this isn't what it's all about. Alright, some cod. Slowly, Slowly getting faster. No, but like, when you have a chance, go look up the count censored on YouTube. Funny shit. People like to talk about how funny Pickle Rick was. It's got nothing on the count censored. Alright. Getting a lot of minnows, which I think are useful as bait. If I can figure out how to use them. Mods. Aquaculture Delight. Alright, fine, don't tell me how to do it. Options, keybinds. Controls. Keybinds. That is, if there is actually a keybind for it, and I'm not just being stupid. Swap item with offhand. Ars Nouveau. Oh, head curio menu. Also used for gestures. Well, I'm not using any gestures, so I could probably disable that. Summon and dispel familiar. Curios. I wonder what gestures I've got access to as an Avali. JEI recipes, Jade, sophisticated backpacks, sophisticated mods. Alright, no idea. Huh. For a split second, something does come up when I hit G. Seems to mostly just be like a seizure warning though. Or like a strobing light effect. Tackle box. It's just a chest surrounded by some kelp iron. A block of iron? Why is it so expensive? But it's only a weird to make anyway, so let's go see if we can't find any kelp. Whoop. Are you kelp or seagrass? Just seagrass. Kelp is in warm oceans. Hello, Vicar. There's a drowned down there. How are you doing, Vicar? If I was a warm ocean... Delete. I don't know that I've got access to kelp. How are you doing, Vicar? Oh, hey, look, there's kelp just on the other side. That's the power of not giving up. I should probably craft. Low poly avatar working. I don't think you ever see the back of the characters in Starbound. What was it? Another drowned? A lot of weird noises under the water. Let's not become drowned ourselves. 3D avatar. Nice, nice. I need any, I need like a, VTuber model of my Avali. Problem is that the kind of thing is expensive as fuck. You know how it is. And of course, it is a lot of work to make one. And art, like any other skill, is a skill. Oh. I'm not complaining with it. Complaining about it being expensive. I'm just broke as shit. Do I have any more iron? I dizzity don't. Alright, check it out, Vicar. I have a spell that opens up the crafting table. Probably wondering, what's the practical use of that? There isn't one. I mean, it's so I can craft wherever. Practical use is actually pretty obvious. I'm just being dumb. That being said, this tackle box thing I just made for a shit ton of iron, I'm not even entirely sure how it works. It's time for crab. Alright, so that's how I pull up bait. Or add bait and stuff. Alright. Where are my minnows? Where are my minnows? Did I put them away? Like some kind of idiot? Oh yeah, so check out my light sources. It's called a mage light. Usually does not have so many souls. That's just something my mage light's got. It costs more than half my mana, but I can also do this. That's most of the tree gone. I don't know why everything up here with the leaves remains. Probably just to annoy the hell out of me. It's nothing that another cast of it won't fix. It is just really annoying. Gonna throw those in there. This is a nice song. Oh, I was looking for my minnows. That's what I'm doing. I mean, it's one of a number of things that I'm doing. Minnows. I don't know how using bait will benefit me, but surely. Baiting my fishing rod means I'll get more catches and stuff. No, I can only use one bait at a time, apparently. That doesn't sound right. Okay, so it's got, like, multiple uses. So that one minnow is probably multiple minnows. Look at all these fish I don't have the inventory space for. At least I can put the minnow in there. Hello, BoGB. Not much, I'm just doing a low energy stream. But I'm a lot further with magic than I was last time. Like, check this shit out. Breaks most of the tree. Also takes most of my mana. So I gotta wait a bit before I can destroy the rest of the tree. It's not much, but it's honest work. Look at the size of this carp. I don't want to eat it raw. Yes, I do. Free up inventory space. I really gotta get my inventory sorted out. I don't have an axe is the issue. I guess I can make one. 8 of these. Gonna put my fishing rod away. Put away my kelp, my fish, my diamonds. eggs. Bunch of stuff I don't actually need on me. Keep forgetting that I don't have a crafting table anymore. Let's go and make a... Fuck, let's just make a wooden axe. Surely I can use a wooden axe to strip waxed copper blocks. I totally can. Yoink. Why do you kids keep redeeming posture check? Making me sit up. Don't you know I'm old? Rah. Alright, now. I don't have a normal backpack, but there is one in the starter chest. Well, there's also food in here. I forgot. Alright, smack you here. Is that not how I make the copper backpack? How do I make a copper backpack? Oh, it's just bars. Making this copper backpack way more expensive than it actually is. Smack you there. And now you can be used to making an iron backpack for cheaper. Alright. Hell yeah, better than the backpack I'm wearing. That being said, I do want to take all this stuff out of it eventually. It's fine in there for now. Look at all my stuff. I don't know if you can tell by the sheer amount of emeralds that I've got. Yeah, I can make a gold backpack after iron, but I need more gold. And currently, most of my gold is going towards, magic. Speaking of which, I need to figure out how to make the core, and then the enchanter. As I continue to struggle to breathe through my nose. And core, it's not that expensive. It's not what I would call cheap, but it is fine. Alright. You there. Whoops. Gold, gold. Alright. Core down. Let's fill this space with gravel or something. Doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to get the job done. Advertising campaign to multiple Twitch streamers. As much as I would like to grow my audience, I'll try not to annoy other people on my behalf. So like once in maybe the appropriate channel. Be like, hey, check out this dumbass. Alright. Oh yeah, the enchanter. I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. Wait, is it not called the enchanter? It's called the something. No. Here we go. Enchanting apparatus. Requires a diamond. Otherwise, relatively inexpensive. Something I have to make eventually anyway. That being said, I don't know that I've got everything I need to benefit from this just yet. Alright. Boom. Gosh, my inventory is a shit show. Put those away. course, inventory management has always been something I'm pretty bad at. Yoink. Yeah, go away. If pedestal blocks are required, blah, 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 blah. I should... Actually, I do need this thing back one more time. Let's go ahead and throw another one of these in there. Actually, you know what? Let's do that somewhere else. I don't want it sucking out all my essence. Which is something it will do. There we go. That's going to take a while, but it's doing its thing. Oh, sweet. My first wheat. It's 3% full. I don't know how much source that actually correlates to. I need to figure out how to make straw. Right, so straw. Black powdery cannon. Interesting. I don't know what that is. A bunch of crops I don't actually have. Alright. So currently, making rich soil is out of my realm of possibility. Or have I forgotten why I want to make it? Oh yeah, rich soil. I want to make it so I can grow shit faster. You know, the usual reasons you'd want to make an overpowered soil. Is this grass? Yes. That's not grass, that's chert. I came over here to try to plant on the chart anyway, even though I'm like, oh, it's not something I can use. Silly old me. Alright, let's head back to my house, I suppose. Night approaches. Crab. Yoink. I will leave the crab alone. Alright, let's sleep. Honk. Me, and all that. Are you done? No. Almost. I am just being a little bit impatient. Nope, I hear a spider. Can I get... Hell yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Another grass seed. Are you done? Hurry up. There we go. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Smack you in there. Oh, it still says 4% full. So I don't know how much 2000 source is, but apparently not that much. Eventually with that, I can start making, more mage clothes, which will increase my mana and mana regen. Instead, I should clear this place out better so I can start growing blueberries and stuff. blueberries and source gems. Or source gems. Source berries. It'd be nice if I could grow the gems. Boom. Oh, a rotten apple. You don't want to eat those. I figured out the hard way. I know rotten apples sound delicious, but they're not. Quite the contrary. Alright. Let's get another good amount of these blueberries planted so that I've got more food. I wonder if growing source berries also count towards this thing. I believe they do. So I should probably collect some dirt and move that over there. Come on. There we go. Really? Going to leave just a single one. Oh, sweet. Apple. There is a source production thing that allows me to feed it, basically. It's like a mycelium something or another. And feeding it is something I could do to generate a good amount of source. Considering the plan for this mod pack is primarily just making food. And farming. Alright. Here's a good spot for my dirt. And food for a whole fortress. Cooking in games and farming are just two of the things I just really like to do. Alright. In theory, these growing should actually feed the source generator. I say in theory because I'm not entirely sure. I believe they do. Now this thing is very slowly generating source. Unfortunately, I can't just use bone meal, but every time one of these plants grows, it consumes some magic and feeds it into this jar. You know, normal thing for plants to be doing. Let's go and check out some of the more tier 1 glyphs I can learn. Let's see here. Wind burst. Well, that's going to require a bunch of shit I don't have. Activates a wind charge at the target location. Pull. That would require making another fishing rod. Launch seems fun. Pick up. Picks up nearby items in a medium radius where this spell is activated. Range may be expanded with AoE. Sounds pretty nifty. Harvest. That might be worth getting. I'd have to make another one of those weird hearts, but it's not expensive. Yeah, let's go and make another one of those hearts now. Give me that bag. Oh, I can just pick these up. Apparently they're pretty heavy. Oh yeah, give me the book. Oh, I guess it was only heavy because the book was already on it. Alright. Yoink. One of these. One of these. It does require a seed, so let's go and grab one of those if I can find one. Hope I hear a skeleton. As much as I like dark oak wood. Now, these forests do seem to be full of spooky, scary skeletons. Smack you there. It's gonna take a bit, but it will be worth it in the end. Yoink. It's already 7% full. My farms are so efficient. I'm not entirely sure what this is for. It says hold left shift for more info and changes the color of an entity or compatible block to the color of the spell. But all of my testing, it doesn't do a shit. Oh, hello, Terraspark. I'm alright. It's good to see ya. Ew. Manipulation essence. With an imbuement chamber. Let's see here. Good of you to pop in, even if just for a bit. Always appreciate seeing familiar faces. Can't remember if I asked, how you doing? Apparently I turned on caps lock at some point. It's only 42% of the way done. La la la. Well, that's interesting. I've tried using it on sheep, and even when I try to use the magic to turn the sheep purple, it just turns them brown. Could be that custom colors just don't work, which probably makes some sense. Yeah, I should stop being lazy and make like a mod list for all the mods that I'm playing with. Usually I'll just steal and modify a mod pack, but this is the first mod pack I've made by myself from the ground up. Naturally, it's just a whole bunch of farming mods. Well, with some fishing and cooking mods as well. Magic and Arcana. My issue with mod packs is that they tend to have way more fucking mods than I actually want. I mean, Terra Firmacraft is kind of fun, but you could just play Vintage Story. It is quite a bit better. But then again, Terra Firmacraft with Ars Nouveau. That has the potential to be hilarious. True. Although more people should probably have Vintage Story. Eventually it will grow in popularity, as it should. Somebody did finally make a Navali model, like I've been asking for the last 71 years. All we need is better magic mods. Now, depending on who you ask, magic mods have no place in Vintage Story. But it's funny, so hear me out. No, that's just a crab. I keep thinking I'm seeing starbunkles, and they're crabs. Ooh, wild onions. There's a creeper there I'd rather not deal with. Especially considering none of my spells are actually currently set up for combat. Where are you, creeper? That zombie's probably just a decoy. There was a creeper over here. There's the creeper. I want those wild onions. Just something else to grow. Run for it. Eat shit. If I kill a crab, I can use its claws as shears, rather than having to craft my own shears. I'm sorry, crab. It has to be done. Yoink. I don't need to be breaking those. Those are just vanilla flowers. Which, interestingly, alliums are the flowers that grow on onions. The more you know. And knowing is half the battle. I gotta make a cutting board. Oh, great. It's one of these fucking things. Ow! I was always destined to win this sniper war. My ranged weapon doesn't have drop-off. It does have a mana requirement, though. Well, I need to make a Discord server before I can make a Discord Minecraft server. We can do one of those, technology and magic mod packs. Most of Volley don't use magic. My Volley does, because my Volley is based. Of course, my Volley is a necromancer. Ars Nouveau has a summon undead spell, but it's tier 3. And I'm probably not going to ever get that far in this mod pack without cheating. Especially since the focus is just on cooking and farming. And farming cooks. Oh, Terraspark, what do you think of my Mage Light? There is a mod pack. I don't think it's Optifine. Could be Optifine. Actually, no, I think this one comes with dynamic lighting involved in it. Options. If you have dynamic lighting, the Mage Light will actually glow the color that you set it to, which I can't imagine mine would give off much light at all. Yeah, it looks fine in the dark. It just gives off a white light, though. If I turned on dynamic lighting, it would glow a super fucking dark purple. At which point it would probably be barely visible. But life is short. You should make barely visible mage lights. Oh yeah, so also, I'm no longer bound to a crafting table. Magic is my crafting table. It's not particularly practical, but I can never be caught with my pants down again. I will always have a crafting table on me. Rotate. Harvest is what I'm trying to make. Alright, give you this and this. Bedrock Minecraft. I played Bedrock for a bit with my siblings. But like, I just prefer being able to mod shit. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, it's not done. Oh, sweet. I got 2 berries for using that. Come on, one of you finish growing. Well, I guess I can stop getting distracted and make the, whatchamacallit. Cutting board. That's a pressure plate. Alright, I'll bite. How do I make a cutting board again? I done forgot. Cutting board. Ears. Oh, sticks. And then... I made one of these last stream, but I am stupid. Right. Put it down. I think I may need to make a knife. I don't know if I can just use this. Doesn't seem to be cuttable. Not with this, it's not. Let's see here. Cut. I don't have enough gold to justify making that. Or iron, really. I'll just make an iron knife, like some kind of casual. If I can find my iron. Being able to use my magic instead of needing a knife. There we go. Would be cool. Why can't I put this in my... There we go. Boom. I also got a bunch of magenta dye from that. See, I don't particularly care for shaders. I'm fine with Minecraft how it is. Although it does look weirdly like, not vivid, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know, I just think older versions of Minecraft, everything stood out a little bit better. It wasn't so, like, color washed. Like, important things stood out more. Somebody's gonna know what I'm talking about. I don't. Nope. Boop-doo. Unfortunately, Vicar, we don't have a moth list. If I knew how anything worked, I would set it up to where exclamation mark moth gives you like random moth facts, though. Unfortunately, it's out of my wheelhouse. I don't doubt that it's possible. I just don't know how to do it. I don't need more dirt. Oh good, it's raining. Wrong book. I could probably afford to get rid of this book. I'm not using it for anything. It'll probably be helpful eventually. It's just not currently helpful. Oh, I killed my wheat. Plant my onions. Replant this wheat and go to bed. Sleep through the storm. I can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. I saw the lightning. How's it going to say this is not a thunderstorm? SMH in my head. I can't cook the crab this way. Crab cakes. I probably should make an iron cooking station. Probably don't have enough iron now, though, because of who I am as a person. Cooking pot. A bucket of water. 2 bricks. I just found 12 bricks. Alright, gotta get down there safely. Alright, have fun, Terrasbach. I don't know how much longer I'll be live, but if you do get bored, I'll be here for a bit. I'll be here up until the point I'm not. What was that sound? Ow. Alright, let's see here. That's right. I want your backpack, actually. Come over here and let me kill you. Surprised they didn't recognize the sound of an Enderman. Endermen have been around for the last 7,000 years. Come on. Die. Just die out of pity or something. And it's dead. It dropped moss. Did not drop its backpack. Of course, I could not be so lucky. And I gotta get back to the surface. I don't like dying just to get out quickly, or do I? I do it an awful lot for somebody who says they don't enjoy doing it. Ow. If I had to guess, it's just my weak will. I can dislike the fact that I do something I do constantly. When I'm struggling to breathe. Look at all my... Oh, sweet. This one's done. Alright. Does seem to be a fluke that I get 2 berries. Seems to be randomized. Oh, it's only 71% done. Are you done? Yes. Go and plant the wheat. I need more crops. Anyway. You in there. I'll throw you in there. Oh, sweet, I can sleep now. Ah, Palion Kokelo on 6:08. I can go for a bit longer. Probably stop at 7. I do have to do laundry. Which is like the most time-consuming chore I could be putting off until last minute. Blueberries. I'm glad the blueberry bushes don't mind me walking all over them. Some crops are a bit weaker than that. I don't let you just walk on them like so. Alright. Go and plant this seed. I gotta be generating source every chance I get. Speaking of every chance I get, I should also be throwing these in here every now and then. I could do it faster if I put it next to the jar, but that would defeat the purpose. Can I pick up the jar? Yes. Let's put it back. But it's good to know I can just kind of move those like that. Yeah, boop. Doesn't seem cuttable. Probably have enough, these. Bucket of water. I'm going to have to make a wooden shovel. Which is fine. I've got wood for days. And then I'll have our first cooking pot. I also still have to make a campfire. That's not too difficult to do. So we'll be fine. Oh, hello, Vicar. What brings you over to YouTube, chat? Boom. I still need my iron, which is in here. Cooking pot. There we go. No, I've already forgotten how to make a campfire as well. Just logs. I don't think they need to be stripped. Some sticks and some charcoal. Can already make it. Boom. That is fat. Slap that there, and slap this here. And now I can put my crab in there. And get a steamed crab. Alright, there we go. Light source made. Dang, my house is ugly. If you would even call it a house. It's barely even a temporary base. Cooked crab. Look at my crab. My crab is delicious. What I need is milk. Milk that is fortified with what the people need. Damn, that takes a while. It is almost done. I should grab another. There we go. I need so much archstone. Or source stone, rather. Anything in here done? Nope. Mage Bloom. Mage Bloom fiber. See if I can't figure out how to make... And sorcerer gear. Alright, so gold chestplate. Surrounded by Mage Bloom fibers. I don't have enough gold for that. But that's not prohibitively expensive. Switch it back to break. And I'll jump down into the mines. The create mod would allow me to automatically generate, shit like gold and iron. I don't know if it's in the spirit of things. Probably not. If I was gold, where would I be hiding? I need gold. Alright, so check this out. Can give myself 8 minutes of night, or 28 seconds of night vision. 28 seconds is famously 8 minutes. If you're stupid. Ooh, redstone. And gold. I think you need redstone to make a clock. Which is one of the things I was looking into. Of course, it's not the most practical thing I could be doing with my magic. Currently. Well, being able to cut stuff on the cutting board using spells is pretty in a... Oh, I was just breaking that to get up here. Found diamonds. Would not have found that if I wasn't trying to platform my way up. Although at this point I need gold more than I need diamonds. Hell has plenty of gold. I just have to make a nether portal. Oh, not enough mana. More diamonds. Would be pretty handy if I could somehow trade. Diamonds for gold. I mean, there are still plenty of uses for diamonds. Just none I'm currently doing. I could craft a diamond hoe. The most practical use of diamonds. At least until down the road, where I need to turn that diamond hoe into a netherite hoe, which is the most practical use for diamonds. Ow, my cankles. Alright, well, I'm still alive. Oh shit. Alright, now that it's down there. Eat shit, skeleton. Back to what I was doing. Which is being lost. Ooh, more diamonds. Which I can't stress enough. Diamonds aren't as good as gold. Ow. How often do you hear that in Minecraft? In Vintage Story, diamonds are unironically worse than gold. Can't actually do anything with them. Meanwhile, gold is used to make one of the best versions of bronze. You need equal parts gold and silver to make black bronze, and it's the nicest looking of the bronze variants, in my opinion. Obviously, it's all subjective, but I just prefer dark colors. Whoops, can't let me just accidentally throw my spellbook. There's some iron. Could probably craft the iron version of the mage armor, at least to start out. And then craft the sorcerer stuff later. Honestly, the sorcerer stuff is only better if you've already got a decent supply of thread. And guess how much thread I have? If you guessed no thread, congratulations. Where are you, zombie? Oh, there you are. There's the zombie. Now it's dead. I'm quickly flicking through my spells like this. It's not the most convenient. When I pick you up, you're just tough, right? And tough can be used to make Yeah, I can. Hell yeah. Probably the first person ever to be excited by tough. I'm sure there's somebody out there who really likes how it looks. Oh, not enough mana. I need this for my source stone. Alright. To continue the exploration. Well, this does seem to be where this branch dies off. Whoop. Probably some good stuff hidden under the clay. that I'll never find, because I would have to dig up the clay. Oh. Is there water up here? I'm seeing a lot of clay. Of course, doesn't guarantee there's water. But I was seeing a lot of them together. Water and clay, that is. Ow, my cankles. Would be awfully handy if there was water. Doesn't look like there is. Because I can use a spell to pick up obsidian. You know what I can't do? Is use a spell to be smarter. Ow. Alright. There's a spell for conjuring water, but I've not memorized it. Or I've not learned the glyph. Which is fine. But glyphs are where it's at. Right, I gotta get back to the surface. And I'm impatient, so into the lava I go. Actually, I fell to my death. Next to the lava. Probably not how most would do that. And it's done with what it's doing. Swap them out. And I eep. No, can't just put 3 wheat in there and call it good. I've probably got fish I can throw in there. Not in there. Raw calamari. No, can't just cook calamari. Does look like it's usable as meat. Can I cook raw calamari slice? No. Or I can. But not in here, apparently. Where's my calamari slices? Give me that. Interesting, interesting. Well, we've got 2 different types of raw calamari. Can I put this in my offhand? Thank you. Oh. This one can't be cut. Throw that in there. What can I do with this calamari? Apparently I can use it to make kippers. Or just cook it normally. I do like me some kippers. Having multiple types of raw calamari may be annoying. Does look like they're all usable for the same shit, though. Confirm delete. I guess my mod prevents me from having duplicate crafting recipes. It does not prevent me from having duplicate items. In fact, if it did prevent duplicate items, I wouldn't need it to prevent duplicate crafting recipes. What time is it? 6:26. I'm getting tired. But I do have to do laundry. I wish I'd stop taking this spellbook out of my hotbar. Especially when I've got this thing in my hotbar that I don't use. I'm not going to bed yet. What do I look like? Some kind of sane person? It's not quite grown. Not quite grown. It is nice not having to use the, Hello, Connor. If I was narrating a documentary, this would be quite the boring documentary, unfortunately. I'm just kind of trying to make it as a small bird mage. Give me a second. Look at me in my silly hat. Crab. I should probably not lose my tackle box. That thing cost like 14 iron or something. Alright. So, essence. And kelp. And a snow block. What does it think I'm going to get snow? I guess there was snow in the trial chamber. But I purposely didn't grab it, because I figured I wouldn't need it for anything. Let's see here. I believe, if I remember correctly while I was screwing around, before I installed the minimap, that there was a jagged peaks biome this way. Yes, my character, or player model, was a fictional sci-fi space bird raptor thing called Navali. Unfortunately, they are more of a mascot than a persona. I do not claim the title furry. Or label? It's more of a label than a title. Regardless, I don't claim it. 'Tis not mine. Nice. It's 6:29 in the morning in my time zone. But I am nocturnal, so I'll be going to bed sooner than later. Oh, I hear a zombie. Joke's on you, zombie. I'll be over here somewhere. Wrong button. I want M, not N. Ooh, what are all these yellow dots? Ow, my cankles. Where? Oh, I should stop doing that. Here we go. I hear chickens. Yeah, I work nights, so I sleep during the day. Watch this not even be the correct direction. Oh, sweet, an apple. Stop pushing N. The peaks, ow, my cankles, are around here somewhere. Although it might have been faster at this point to just go find the trial chamber. I was there once before, I could get there again. Honestly, I don't look like I'm approaching mountains. Unfortunately, a volley could not fly. Excuse me, my nose is weirdly stuffy. A volley could not fly in Earth's gravity, and presumably, Minecraft has a similar gravity. Ah, sweet. I see snow on the map. We're gonna go get some snow. I should probably grab a bunch of it, because I'm surely going to need those water essence in the future as well. Alternatively, if I can find some pumpkins, I could make a snow golem and have infinite amounts of snow. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, the gravity on Avalon is about a fourth what it is on Earth. Of course, Maya Valley isn't from Avalon. They're from a fictional planet called Yapalo, which just means ice ball. Orbiting a star called Hammeron Violetti, which just means twilight purple. Look at all this snow. I have no inventory space for the snow, even though I just came all the way out here. Alright. Let's pick up a bunch of it. Snowballs, for some reason, only stack to 14. I mean, 16. Alright. Probably don't need more snow than this. At least anytime soon. So, let's head back. Alright, fine. Don't quick stack. I wish I could quickly send them to my inventory. Sorry, sheep. Alright, let's head back now. If I die on the way home, it's fine. I've got to keep inventory on. Woo! Yapalo is the Finnish word for ice ball. Oh, and Hammeron Violetti is the Finnish word for get in my hands. Twilight purple. Come here. Starbuncle, please. Heh. Ah, darn it. We'll put it down. Alright. Tomatoes. No, that's cranberries. Alright, Starbuncle. You can go. Only because I really want these cranberries for some reason. Come back. Get kidnapped anyway, sucker. I believe the Avali script is called Scratch. The joke being that it's like chicken scratch. Alright, don't worry, Starbuncle. I'll probably get us home quickly enough. I'm like 30% sure that you're immortal, and if I die, I just respawn at home with my inventory still. Ooh, more cranberries. Of course, cranberries are a pretty shitty food source in Vintage Story. This is not a Vintage Story. Who knows how good cranberries actually are? I would check, but I've got to get this thing home. Well, I don't have anything to eat except the Starbuncle. It's a joke. Ow. I don't think I could eat the Starbuncle if I wanted to. But I don't not want to. Oh, it's a zombie. The hell was that? Was that a witch or an illager? I think that was a witch. And if it was, what is it doing around here? The other mod that I almost added, Hexerai, does actually have a use for witches. I don't know if the witches have a purpose necessarily, but wearing witch clothes does make them friendly to you. Eidolon, or Eidolon, however it's pronounced, I'm not entirely sure because I'm stupid, does actually have a use for witches. They teach you the sinister mark. Don't worry, Starbuncle, or Starbuncle, we're almost home. That being said, I do see a lot of hostiles between the shoreline and where I live. I can't call it a beach, since it's entirely stone. That's a bit of gravel. Does that starbuncle have a present on it? Oh no, that's a crab. Too many mobs. You'll never take me alive, sucker. I have no idea how I didn't get hit once. Stop trying to escape, Starbuncle. We're roommates now. There is an open door. You just chose the wrong one, little buddy. Unfortunately, I can't keep this guy forever. Here you go, buddy. That's for you. Oh, sweet, I got 2. Starbuncle token. Obtained by giving a wild starbuncle a gold nugget made with love. I don't want to know where that came from. Or how the starbuncle particularly made it. Switch back to harvest. Can tell by the souls that what we're doing here is ethical. I don't particularly believe in the existence of souls, which makes what I'm doing okay. Excuse me. Sure, that's how that works. Keep these going. Would be nice if I could automate it slightly. Also, one second. All right. How much iron do I have, out of curiosity? 13 pieces, on top of the 11 I'm currently holding. Arcanist. He's iron. What is Battle Mage? Battle Mage is diamond. It is the most defensive armor, so I guess that makes sense. Like I said, I'm not doing much else with my diamonds. Let's go ahead and craft some diamond armor. If I can find my spellbook, which is on me. Yoink. I need more diamonds. What the hell? The Volley tend to live in tents, so not particularly. Although I tend to build my houses underground. That's just because it's a lot easier to dig out rooms than it is build them looking good. The underground or a volley? I hate that these have thorns on them. Ow. Alright, let's start moving these over. Yoink. I do wonder how the carry-on mod decides what you can and cannot pick up by shift right clicking. Right, hopefully I've got enough source to do this. Oh yeah, they used next to no source. Alright. Unfortunately, this armor is not fitted to the model. It's why I have to hide it. My poor bird running around dressed as a nudist. Or I suppose not dressed at all. You changed your mind on Bedrock, BoGB? How do I get more seeds? Surely I don't have to craft a new seed every time. And yet I am not getting Mage Bloom seeds. Alright. Now I just need the boots. I mean boots. I was right the first time. Hell yeah. I need more crops so I can start actually making decent food. How do I make crab pots? Crab trap is what they're called. Safety net. Requires rope. Requires straw. Because I never bothered learning how to make straw. It's mostly true. If I can find rice, straw is like a byproduct of that. Somehow. I don't think that's how that usually works. I do like how Vicar is more into Avali lore than I am. I don't not care about Avali lore. But the majority of my Avali are not very lore friendly. And they don't even come from the Avali homeworld. So it's fine. Don't need to know. I do need to blow my nose. But I'm out of Jack-in-the-Box napkins to do so. I could just make iron boots. It's not like my armor matches anyway. Oh yeah, I suddenly remembered one of the things I was off doing. Ideally, I could make my last bit of armor now. Throw that in there. Do I really only have one gold? Or is that just what I've got on me? Oh no, I do seem to be down to 1 gold. That's no good. I need 4 of that for the boots I'm making. I'm pretty low energy, so I'm pretty much just rambling and playing modded Minecraft. The mod pack is pretty heavily, like, farming and cooking focused. But the magic mod has a lot more to do, and a lot more that needs doing. So for at least the first several streams, Ars Nouveau is going to take up a lot of the time and energy. Like, look at that, I'm already enchanting stuff. Come on, hurry up. I should mute my microphone before drinking water. Got at least 3 of these made? Hell yeah. And boom. Now I have to find out what I did with my bone meal. There we go. So I can move those over. If I break this... Ow. Do I get more seeds? No. I do just get the one back. So I suppose that's intended. It is what it is. Smack that there. And boom, just like that, I've got full magic armor from 3 different sets. But it is what it is. Only the hat's visible anyway. You would think surely the boots would look fine. They don't. They don't look good at all. So there we go. Oh yeah, let's move these now. At least 3 of them. That's too far. Alright. Whoops. Trying to make water essence. Which is just kelp, water bucket, and snow block. What did I do with my bucket of water? There it is. What did I do with my kelp? I just couldn't kelp myself. There we go. Actually, I don't think this even consumes the snow. So if it doesn't, we're good. Oh shit. I accidentally fucked that up. It is what it is. I'm crafting water essence. Oh, there's an Enderman losing his poor mind over here. Come on. Rápidamente, por favor. No peas tiquitos. Yeah, the rain is coincidental. You don't need rain to create water essence. Sometime this week. There are ways to speed this up. Honestly, with how little essence everything seems to use, I probably could just use the essence and speed things up for my creations. Come on, come on, come on. Rápidamente, por favor. Water essence. Also, yes, it did not consume my other shit. This is probably going to consume my other shit, though. Come in here. Create water. Ah, darn it, it's a tier 2 glyph. So I can learn it, I just can't cast it yet. Might as well learn it, since I've gone through all this effort. I can also look into how to upgrade my book. Alright. How upgrade? Obsidian, 3 diamonds, 2 blaze rods, and several blocks of quartz. I'm trying to get into the nether. It's why I wanted to create water. So looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. As hard as it is to breathe through my nose right now. I wish I could just breathe through my mouth. No, but it's uncomfortable. Is it more uncomfortable than simply struggling to breathe through my nose? Apparently. Alright, so there's lava, but it's probably only 1 block. Whereas I need multiple. Ow, my cankles. Ow. I think this is the direction I need to go. Unfortunately, just looking for... Oh! I forgot axolotls were in the game. Ick. No, I don't want to catch the axolotl anyway. I need my bucket of water for, obsidian purposes. But they make such adorable sounds. I wish I could befriend Enderman. Join my team, Enderman. join the winning side. I don't know what that means. Also aren't particularly, teams. Oh, there's a skeleton. I mean, I'd say I'm doing pretty alright. Constantly in harm's way, but now that I've got better equipment, I should be generating mana much faster. Right, I'm generating mana faster. A lot of lava around me. Looks like this way is a pretty good spot of lava. Pretty far from me. Far from me, though. On second thought, I can't breathe through my nose, so perhaps I am not winning. Crawling through the stone. There we go, this will give me more mana generation. Welcome back to Bob the War Crimes. I'm still just kind of digging around. Ooh, tough. I need lava. Well, I need obsidian, but that requires first that I get lava. Nice. I used to go camping more often. I don't think I've gone camping in like 31 years. I'm only 30, so obviously that's bullshit. But the thought, remains. It's the thought that counts. I wish I could breathe. It's not a bad little pile of diamonds. Oh, hey. I hear lava. It's not even the lava I was digging towards. Nope, no mana. I wish I had even more mana. Constantly out. Alright. No. No lava over here. What a... shit. There's some iron. Looks like a trap, though. Stop pressing M. Yep, just gotta keep digging this way. Would be easier without the little souls in my face. Of course, I put those there. It's easy to complain about something that I did. It's even harder to fix it. Nope, not familiars. And particle... something that's not going to be as annoying. Just too hard. We'll see if this is less annoying. I don't know if it's less annoying, but it's also not even the color I told it to be. maybe got like a very faint purple hue to it. Well, I found magma, which is not what I'm looking for. Eck. It's not drown. Alright, let's survive. Oh, my cankles. Oh. Must kill the skeleton. Not as safe down here as I was hoping I would be. Right, let's see. Stop pushing the wrong key. I'm pretty close to a big pool of lava. Gotta actually get to it. Cankles are just the thing I jokingly say. It's where, like, you've got so much fat on your legs that you can't see the difference between your knees and your calves and your ankles. It perhaps isn't funny, but it's also not necessarily a fat joke. Or at least I'm commenting on cankles I do not have. Whoops, wrong spell. Trying to apply night vision, and I'm just opening a crafting menu. I'll craft very aggressively at the skeleton. That'll kill it. Oh, I can grow blueberries on a moss. I'll have to look into everything you can do with moss blocks. They seem kind of neat. Put more night vision on myself. Oh, sweet, more iron. Oh, hell yeah, more gold. I actually don't even like gold, as far as precious metals go. But I need gold for my spells. Or I guess more my magic in general. I live in California and it kind of sucks here. Not even particularly that much gold. In fact, the people selling shovels and whatnot, two of the people digging for gold are the people who made the real money. Alright, where am I? I wish the N key and the M key weren't so close together. Stop it. Alright. Well, I can hear the lava now. Is it above or below me? It sounds like it's all around me. No mana. Probably trying to save my life. I'm just over here trying to dig to my death. Stop it. Right, it's gotta be above or below me. Above or below me. Here we go. I can still hear lava everywhere. A bunch more below. Ow. My cankles. Oh, sorry, that's just the same lava flow. What is all my lava? Alright. So, level 2. Get that out of there. Boom! The first of many obsidian. And probably. I still gotta find more of the obsidian. Darn it. Starting to look like perhaps the majority of that lava was all from one source. Which I've then broken. Already collected. Ew. Can never have enough gold, though. Despite the fact that I don't care for it. I do need it for my stuff. I also need more gold. Or not more gold. I need more lava. What the hell? Oh, I'm breaking the poor flowers. Sounded like one of those horror mod packs. We've got some entity following you around. My god, I have been collecting the gold this whole time. Usually. Alright, have fun with your chores. I'm going to go to bed. I just need a bit more lava before I do. Or not lava. I just need a bit more obsidian. And then I can go to bed. I don't have no mana. Wrong button. No mana. It's hard to tell if things are above or below me. Honestly, having this map of the underground is perhaps worse. Oh, hello, Pocket Dragon. I wish I could breathe through my nose. How you doing, Pocket Dragon? Hey, lava. Ow, my cankles. Ack. Errored how? You know what they say, Pocket Dragon? To err is human. Well, you are a dragon, so I'm not entirely sure what you're doing. I guess dragons are allowed to err as well. Yoink. Whew. Check it out quickly. I can collect obsidian. Non-mages wish they could. Currently a kobold. But we're right now. In between state, anywho. Think I'm going to end up a bunny for a bit. That's fair. Found an amazing anime. It has consumed your day. That's fair. As well. I've never quite understood anime, but I'm not going to fault anybody for being into it. Well, this is where I die. I'm stuck in a wall. Help! The flow of water is too strong, but I put the water there, so this is my fault. There we go. Alright, back to what I was doing. I wish diamond picks worked this fast. Aw, there goes my obsidian. Why do I have enough obsidian? Out of mana. How many diamonds do I have? Out of curiosity. 15. Not a bad amount of diamonds. I just have to avoid the urge to purposely die to teleport home faster. Oh shit. That took me a while to die. I believe my clothes do mend themselves over time using mana. Yeah, it's going quite a bit better than the last one did. I owe a lot of my success to surface materials. I've even got a couple more glyphs. And look how full this source jar is. It looks like grape jelly. Alright. I've got to be collecting my onions as well. Oh yeah. No, so I'm currently set up in spawn. Like right here's the starter chest. And then like, not only was there a bunch of ore on the side of the mountain, I've collected a lot of it. I've not even collected all of it. But look at the size of this lush cave. Oh, there's a lot of axolotls down there all of a sudden. Good, I'm happy for them. The world could use more axolotls. Okay, so you see these big daunting trees? It's like, oh, that tree would take 7,000 years to cut down. No. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's my seed. Although I do have a mod that changes world generation slightly. Called something. It's like Blender or whatever. You need it to get the, yeah, Terra Blender. I found out the reason that I couldn't find any archwood forests is because I did not have Terra Blender installed. I need to blow my nose, but I also really just need to stop streaming. It's past my bedtime. By quite a bit, and I still need to do laundry. Oh yeah, so check it out. In my house, I've got Mage Light going. Unfortunately, I don't have dynamic lighting on, so the light is actually visible instead of being a dark purple that would barely illuminate shit. But I've got little soul fire. Not like blue soul fire. This is a Vali Satu purple soul fire. But yeah, I could just kind of leave these around. Look at that, 68% full. It's almost 69% full. Let me go make a flint and steel, and then I'm going to poke my head into the nether. I am going to stop streaming because I'm exhausted. But I just want to see what it looks like just on the other side of the nether portal. Sweet. I wasn't entirely sure that nether portals, or flint and steel, were shapelifts. Where did my book go? Here we go. I wish I'd stop taking that out of my inventory. Dang it. I keep holding shift when I jump, thinking it'll save me from fall damage. But that's not something that this rendition of Avali Satu has access to. Alright, let's see what it looks like just on the outside. I suppose no such luck that it would spawn right next to a fortress. Oh, never mind, there's a fortress right over there. And there's one right over there. Looks like this one's closer if I just go that way. Because I need blaze rods. And quartz. I don't see any piglins, but I do wonder if this counts as wearing gold. Probably doesn't. Would be fun to test. Oh, there's a baby piglin. Come here, small child. No. They are hostile to me. Are they? Are you hostile to me? Hey. You hostile? I don't think they're hostile to me. Alright, who's wearing the backpack? That guy's got a backpack on. Probably piss a bunch of people off attacking him. Got him on it. Very loud. Oh, it's not even dealing damage. Technically, no, I'm not wearing gold. But I guess this does count. I've got to kill it so it stops with the music. And it's dead. Iron backpack. Oh, hey. A bunch of iron, some chain. Gilded blackstone. Can I do anything with that? Nope, that does just seem to be decorative. Aaron Sharoff. Have you forgiven me yet? Nope, has not forgiven me. Oh, sorry, buddy. If you aren't going to forgive me, you have to die as well. Honestly, I need gold nuggets for my crafting anyway. Quartz blocks. It's going to be pretty hard to get blaze rods. Even with the ability to hide in a wall. Pretty sure blazes can get me. Which is what it is. Stop pushing the wrong button. Yeah, there's a fortress like right over there. But it is kind of cool that the Ars Nouveau armor counts as gold. Hey, y'all friendly? Yes, these ones don't care. Although that one's also wearing a backpack. I don't know what's more important to me, my continued survival or that backpack. Ow. Darn it. I thought I was in a 1x1 hole. Anyway, I gotta go to bed. Oh. Burp. 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 Hello! So, if you've been hanging out with me this entire time, I'd also have the book out since it matches my cute little hut. If you've been hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, you have the patience of a saint, and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. Not actually anywhere I can end the VOD or stream.